Let's get into our notebook class. We will start in the back. Before we open our notebook, let's see, in the word age, which A do we use? Very good, we use a, ah. How do we make it say A? Good, silent final E, job 1. So we'll go to page 76 and 77 where we have our A's. All right, class, show me where we're going to write age. Good, this is our a, with silent final E, job 1. Let's go down to our next free line. Don't write it yet. Which J do we use in age? Good, in age we use G, J. All right, write it and mark it. All right, if you haven't finished, go ahead and pause the video. All right, sorry, I know I don't usually mark them out of order. I'm not used to putting twos on tops of things, so we haven't seen many J's saying J so far this year. All right, let's see, our other word we need to put in the back is the word hammer. Before we go to that page, class, how do we say hammer to spell it? Good, we say hammer, hammer. And which do we use? Good, we use the of her, so we'll just go back one page, 74 and 75. Find your the of her. And remember, we'll fill up the first column first before we go on to the second one. All right, your next free line, write and mark hammer, hammer. All right, class, what's my first syllable in hammer? Good, ham. And the second syllable? Good, mer. Which is it? Good, the of her. All right, don't forget to mark your silent letter. All right, let's see. We will pop up to the front of our notebook now before I tell you which page. All right, the word saw. It can be a noun or a verb, right? For a verb, it can be the past tense of see. So I see the tree, but the past tense, we would say I saw the tree yesterday, or I saw the tree last week. All right, so it can be a verb. It can also be a noun. It's spelled the same though. So class, which of our HHH words is that, where it has two different meanings, but it's spelled the same and sounds the same? All right, good. That is a homonym. Go to page 14. We've almost filled up our first column of homonyms. All right, we'll write saw. Which aw do we use in saw? Good, aw that we do use at the end of English words. Go ahead and write it and mark it. All right, make sure your word looks like that, and then go ahead and write it and mark it on the other side. All right, this is our noun, so I'll draw a little saw here. I'll probably just draw the blade because Saw blade kind of looks like that, right? It has teeth so it can cut through things. And then this saw is our verb. What are we going to put by it? Good, we're going to put verb, or a V. V for verb. All right. Oh, we had another word. Let's see, another word that was a homonym because it's both a noun and a verb. All right, that word was pound. Pound. Class, which ow do we use in pound? All right, good. We use ow, o, oo, All right, if you don't remember ow, o, oo, do it on your practice paper first. Right, but go ahead and write pound here and mark it when you're finished. All right, that's what it should look like. That's our ow, o, oo, So go ahead and write it on the other side and mark it. All right, class, for our first pound, our noun, which is the unit of measurement. Does anyone remember the abbreviation we use for pound? It's pretty weird. But we should have learned that in math. Hopefully we remember. It's LB. I think that comes from the Latin because, right, L and B, those are not in pound at all. But that is how we abbreviate pound. So let's go ahead and write LB. And then this other one is our verb, the action, what you would do with a hammer. So that gets a V. All right, nice job, class. Now, in the word axe, we had a silent final E. Class, which job of silent final E were we using in axe? Which of its 6 jobs? Let's see, let's take a quick break. Let's take this opportunity to go through our jobs of silent final E. What is job 1? Good, that is the silent final E makes the vowel say its name. What's job 2? All right, that one is V or U. Think job 2. English words do not end with V or U, so we add silent final E, job 2. All right, what's job 3? C or G, think job 3. So that one is the silent final E makes the C say S and the G say J. All right, class, what is job 4? Good. Every English syllable must have a vowel. Right? So if we don't have a vowel in our syllable, we add silent final E, job 4. All right, how about job 5? That one is when our word would end with S, right? We don't want people to think that it's plural. So we add that silent final E, job 5. And what's silent final E, job 6? Good, that is our odd job E. Now I'm all out of space for job 6, but job 6 was what we used for axe, right? We're lengthening a main idea word, right? So that's odd job, but if you have space, go ahead and write axe. In here, if you don't do it on your if you don't have room, do it on your practice paper. Since I don't have room, I'll do it on my practice paper. Silent final E, job 6. All right, so make sure your axe looks like that. All right, we're going to go to one more page in our notebook. Again, some of you might have something written in here. So if you have something written in there already, just go ahead and write it on your practice paper. So for example, let's see. So we are on page 6. These are our phonograms that make consonant sounds. All right, we would skip down to the fourth line there. If you don't have, what's this phonogram? Good, ch, k, sh. If you don't have ch, k, sh written there, go ahead and write it. Since I already have that, I'm going to do it on my practice paper. Ch, k, sh. All right. And I already have something for the first sound of ch, k, sh. If you don't have this word here, don't write this word. Go ahead and write our word chop that we did today. Chop. Ch, a, p. All right. Oh, I wanted us to check one more place and see if we have something written in already. Oh, that was our other word. Remember? We were saying whenever we have ow, d, anytime we have that ound sound, it's always ow, o, oo, All right, but if you don't have anything written in for the first sound of ow, o, oo, oh, sorry, this is page 4. If you don't have anything written in here, well, first I would write the phonograms if you don't have those. But if you don't have something written in for the first sound of ow, o, oo, go ahead and write pound there and mark it. Again, I already have something written there, so I'm going to use my practice paper. Ow, d. All right, class, nice work. I will see you in our next video.